right? So do you think, because I'm just thinking about from your point of view, bro, where you're dealing with this MS, I never dealt with this, I don't know, but aches or whatever health issues you're dealing with, you're at a job that's can be stressful, right? And but at the same time, you're like, okay, I'm I'm a husband, right? I don't know if you had your daughter yet, but I'm a husband. I'm providing, right? I'm the man of the house. I need to do these certain things, and yet my family is trying to tell me to walk away, right? Like I'm just thinking about how difficult, right? Like, because it sounds easy, like, oh yeah, okay, he was able, like God showed him, the videos was doing good. He was able to walk away. Like I'm just thinking about your mental space, bro. You probably was like really battling with something like that, because that
Yeah.
can't be easy.
Like me and my wife used to get into it. Like we were like, I'm like, no, I'm not. Like, what are you talking about?
Yeah.
Stupid. That's foolish. And man, like I have prided myself, and this is some things I had to even unlearn to a degree, man. My idea of what manhood was as a husband, as a father, was like ultimate provision financially, right? Which is why I had worked so hard. Man, I want to make six figures before 30. I want to do this before 30. I want to do all that. Because if I do that, then I'm a man, then I'm a father, then I'm doing my job. I was like, hey, let me reframe that for you. Let me, you know. And so I don't know, man. I think it was not coincidence that the moment I hit what in my mind was the peak, 6-figure dude, wife, kid, all these things, not even 30 yet, that God was like, okay, well, let me show you something else. Let me give you this perspective. Let me give you this idea. Let me show you what it really means, right? And I was the type of guy who would have looked at what I did and be like, "You're a fool."
Mm.
That's how I was thinking before I was in that situation. And even now, man, like I think a big part of it early on, what made me stop and pause before I did it was like, well, what do people think about me? What would my dad think about me? What would the men in my life think about me? And God provided. Like financially, we didn't lose, we haven't lost like any. You see what I'm saying? Like there's been total provision, bro.
So,
That just goes to show, man, our God. David said this in the scripture in the Psalms. He said, I've never seen the righteous forsaken, nor their seed beg for bread. Never, ever. Never once seen the righteous forsaken. Right? If God feeds the sparrows, if the grass of the field is dressed as beautiful and as ordinately as they are, and tomorrow it's gonna be burned up in the sun, how much more will God provide for us when we are aligned, when we are doing what we're supposed to be doing? And so, yeah, man, it helped me reframe my idea of what provision was, not just for myself, but from God. And yeah, it wasn't easy. There was a process, man. There was some sleepless nights. I'm like, okay, well, do I do this? Do I not? But I think a big part was also trusting my wife. My wife was like, hey, I remember I called her one night, and I was like, Tori, it's my wife's name. I said, I don't know if I should do this. Like, I had written my 2 weeks, right? And I was prepared to go into Monday and hand it in. And I said, Tori, I'm afraid. I said, I don't know. I said, am I being a fool? She said, Jazz, I need you to trust me. I need you to trust me as a woman of God speaking to her husband, saying, this is what you're supposed to be doing. God will provide. And she didn't lie. Her words have not fallen to the ground. So that was my process, bro. Like, it wasn't easy. And I'm not saying everyone should just jump ship. What I am saying is do what God is saying. If God is pushing you in a direction, be obedient, despite how you may feel, despite what the people around you may feel, so forth and so on.